Are you getting enough engagement online? So when you post content online, are people engaging with your content? Are conversations being started? Are people getting to know each other and connected because of some of the engaging content that you're creating? A lot of people say they struggle with engagement on how to get people to engage on their content. And so tonight, I'm going to go over some ways that will hopefully help you if you struggle with getting people to engage on your content and interact with you with the content that you're creating. And, when you engage with people online with the content that they create and the content that you create, it's a two-way street. And so I'm going to give you some tips, some tricks on how to make that two-way street a fun ride for you and the people that you want to connect with. That's what we're going to talk about tonight on Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Live Masters, where we feel alive by going live, and your journey to video mastery begins here. Now, if you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself to you. I've been on a live video journey for the last 3+ years, and I've gone live daily with videos just like this so you can get to know me, and more importantly, I can get to know you. I'm broadcasting to you live from the fabulous city of Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a beautiful day today here in Las Vegas. We topped out at close to 110 degrees. Was it hot today? Does it feel like summer where you're at? Let me know what the weather's like for you and where in the world you are catching this live video. So the first thing that I want to talk about to get more engagement on your videos, on your post, and what you are creating online, first let's talk about why it's important, right? You're taking time to create this content that why are you creating the content? Number one, what's the intent, right? So I share in my videos, everyone in the beginning of my videos, I share that the reason I do these videos is so you can get to know me and I can get to know you. And the best way to do that is to engage in the comments and give me feedback on what I'm saying. But I think one of the things that people miss the most, they think they're so centered on creating content that they want people to engage on. But what people miss out first, the biggest first step that you need to address is you need to first engage with other people's content first. So it's the law of reciprocity, right? You have to give to receive in life in general, right? So if you're going out of your way online and finding the most amazing people that you want to connect with, that you want to talk to, that you think would be an amazing to create some sort of relationship with, go out and find those people and leave meaningful comments and engage on other people's content first. Okay? So find the people that you want to talk to. My mentor tells me the biggest mistake that people make in business and in life in general is they spend time with the wrong people, right? So be very selective online. That's the beauty of it, right? Online, you don't have to engage with people why would you want to start engaging with people, start dialogue with people that you don't have the intent to build some sort of relationship with, right? Wouldn't you agree? Raise your hand if you let me know, put in the comments, right? So go out and find the people that you want to connect with the intent, like you're going to leave comments and engage with people, to leave meaningful comments on whatever it is that they're doing. So like you're watching this video now, so you can leave me some meaningful comments and feedback on how does it feel when you make a piece of content, when you make a post or you make a video, and somebody that you don't know or somebody that you're getting to know comes on whatever it is that you're doing and leaves meaningful content. How does that make you feel? It makes you feel good, right? Like you're like, cool, that person said something meaningful. I'm going to, respond, and boom, relationship opportunity, dialogue opportunity. There you go right there. So now you've done that. And so a lot of times, when I'm online, I'm looking for the kind of people that I want to connect with. If I see somebody that's amazing, I'm going to let them know what I think is amazing about them. And that helps me. So next time, like when I go to do a video or I go to do a post, right, especially a video, because you know who I am now, because I engaged on your stuff, you're more likely, when we agree to stop and see what I'm doing since I went to your page, I went to your post, I went to your video, and I started the dialogue with you first. Listen, this is something huge that people miss. You can't do these videos, you can't make posts and expect people to come and engage on your stuff that you create if you're not going out and doing the same thing and engaging on other people's stuff. It doesn't work that way. Now, admittedly, as you start to create a larger audience of people who are loyal to what it is that you're doing, they'll come looking for you, and that you've established that bond, that connection. That's really the goal, right? Is to make that connection in the beginning. And I've done videos where you make that first connection, that first message that you send out to somebody, you do it the right way, and you start the dialogue off right. And that is another form of engagement. But before you even get to somebody's inbox, there's so much opportunity to build relationships and comments on things that other people post and things that you post. Okay, so how do you create this engaging content, right? How do you create content that's scroll stopping, that's going to make somebody stop what they're doing and stop and leave something meaningful? How do you create that? Well, you have to ask questions and talk about things that are relevant and are relatable. Relevant and relatable, right? Because if it's not relevant and it's not relatable, that's when you just scroll by, right? There's something that has to be relevant and relatable. And that's all, and that all goes back to when you originally reach out and you start connecting with the right kind of people that you want to connect with, right? I tell people this: if you don't like the people that are on your friends list, whose fault is that, right? You're the one that's building it. I'm the one that built it. So thank you for being here and being amazing and engaging. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, right? So to me, I love people, and it's super easy for me to see somebody that I want to connect with and just start engaging with them. So, here's my other philosophy on going through the newsfeed and the stories. If you're my friend and you're on my friends list, and I'm going through the stories or I'm going through my newsfeed and I see you post something, I'm going to at least like it, love it, or leave a comment. Right? So that's how you do it. Why would you have stuff on there that you're not going to engage with? So don't, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So yeah, I spend time. I've spent a lot of time the last 3 years engaging with you, sending you messages, asking you how you're doing, commenting on your post. It's me. It's all me. It's these thumbs right here, usually on the phone, talking to you. I do it all myself. And it takes a lot of time, but I tell you what, it's so worth it. Because if I didn't do that, if I didn't engage with you and your stuff, you wouldn't be here engaging with me on mine. So the biggest takeaway, I think, for anybody that's watching this video is the law of reciprocity, right? Right? So with that being said, at the end of every one of my live videos, I always throw out an open invitation to our community called Live Masters. I just put it there. You can search hashtag Live Masters. It's our free community that I started a couple of years ago, and Monday through Friday in the community, I ask a question of the day, and they're business development and personal development questions that are designed to help you think differently. And really, if you're interested or you know anybody that's interested in leveraging videos like this to make authentic connections, Live Masters is the best place online to go and practice your video skills and network with the other amazing people who are doing the same thing. So check us out on Live Masters. I'm going to see who's live in the comments real quick. Thanks for engaging on this video. Thank you for dropping your comments in there. So I guess the pecking order for engagement is the gold standard is a share, then a comment, then a like, in that order, right? And so that's another thing to consider. If you're producing content and nobody's engaging on it, you got to reevaluate what you're doing. It's either you're not engaging enough with other people, or you yourself are not creating content that is, I'll call it what it is. You're not creating content that's engaging enough. See, if you go look at my page, I ask the most random, crazy questions. And I'll give you an example before I go. Like my question. So now this question opened up a can of worms. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate you. Man, that's so cool, man. I love seeing that. So that's why I do these videos. Robin, shock it to you, brother. Okay, so here's an engaging post. This post got 209 comments, and I still have not answered or replied to all those comments. At what age do you think a boy becomes a man? At what age do you think a boy becomes a man? You post something like that, questions like that, it's engaging. People are going to engage. Let me give you one more example, then I'm going to go. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a good one. Here's a good one. Why do people care so much about what others think? Why do people care so much about what others think? So just start thinking about questions that you can engage the people that are, they're your friends, right? What kind of questions could you be asking them that are going to be relatable and relevant without being political? I don't bring politics or religion or any of that drama into any of this either. How do you do it without doing that? Because you could get so much mass engagement if you're super controversial with your content, like politically, right? I mean, there's already been people, I think, Alex Jones, they kicked him off of Facebook, they kicked him off of YouTube. I mean, that's just an extreme example, but still, right? It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a crazy world, and my prayer tonight is that you are safe and your family is safe. And when you give your eyeballs and your ears to me, I'm humbled and blessed that you've decided to spend some time with me on this video. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You can follow me on YouTube. This is streaming live on YouTube and on my personal page here on Facebook. You can check us out. Hashtag Live Masters on YouTube. Be safe. God bless you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. And make sure when you're going through your news feed, you engage. And I guarantee you'll start seeing people engaging with you. Good night, everybody.